Most men over 40 don't realize this, but one simple habit they do right after dinner is silently damaging their digestion, slowing their metabolism, causing bloating, disturbing sleep, and speeding up aging. Barbara O'Neill warns that this common mistake is one of the biggest reasons men wake up tired, stiff, and low on energy even if they sleep for 7 or 8 hours, and the worst part, almost every man does this every night without even noticing. Today, I'm going to break down exactly what this mistake is, how it harms your body, and what you can do tonight to fix it. Men over 40 already deal with slower digestion, a more sensitive stomach, hormonal changes, and reduced nighttime detoxification. So when you make this one after dinner mistake, it puts even more pressure on the body, especially the liver, gut, and nervous system. Barbara O'Neill's natural health principles explain that what you do after dinner is just as important as what you eat. Men over 40 make every single night is sitting or lying down immediately after dinner. It feels normal. You finish eating, you grab your phone, sit on the couch, watch TV, relax, or lie down for a few minutes. But this simple habit quietly slows down your entire digestive system and creates problems that men only notice the next morning. What seems like a small, harmless action actually has a huge impact on how your body processes food, absorbs nutrients, and prepares itself for sleep. When you sit or lie down right after eating, the body enters a position that makes digestion significantly weaker. After the age of 40, men naturally experience a decrease in stomach acid and digestive enzymes. This means your stomach already works harder than it used to. Now imagine putting that slower digestion into a compressed, bent, or slouched posture. It becomes even less effective. Food moves more slowly through the stomach, causing pressure, heaviness, and trapped gas. Men often think they are just full or just bloated, but the real reason is that digestion has slowed down simply because of posture. Another issue is blood flow. After you eat, your body moves blood toward the digestive organs to help break down food. But when you sit or lie down, especially with bad posture, blood flow becomes restricted. Instead of your digestive system getting the circulation it needs, the pressure builds up in the stomach and intestines. This is why so many men feel uncomfortable, bloated, or gassy within minutes of sitting after dinner. It's not the food, it's the position. Men over 40 also suffer more from trapped gas because their intestinal muscles are not as active as they used to be. Sitting right after eating tightens the abdomen and makes gas harder to move. This leads to discomfort, burping, pressure, or even sharp pains that can last for hours. When gas and undigested food stay in the stomach longer, fermentation increases, causing even more bloating. Lying down is even worse. It removes gravity completely. Normally, gravity helps keep acid down and pushes food forward. But when you lie flat, stomach acid begins to move upward instead of downward. This is why many men experience acid reflux, burning sensations, or a sour taste in their mouth at night. These symptoms don't come from aging. They come from lying down too soon after eating. And then there's the biggest problem, nighttime repair. Your body is supposed to begin its healing cycle after dinner, detoxifying, restoring hormones, and preparing for deep sleep. But when food is still sitting in your stomach because you sat or lay down right after eating, your digestive system stays active for hours. This makes your sleep lighter, shallower, and less restorative. You wake up tired, stiff, and low on energy because your body spent the entire night trying to digest instead of repairing itself. The good news is that simply staying upright for 30 minutes after dinner is enough to dramatically improve digestion and reduce these problems. A gentle 5-10 minute walk helps even more. It keeps digestion strong, prevents bloating, and reduces pressure on the stomach, especially for men over 40 who need digestive support the most. Men over 40 often complain that they gain belly fat faster, feel heavier after meals, and struggle to lose weight even when they eat less. But what most men don't realize is that the problem isn't always what they eat, it's what they do after eating. The habit of sitting or lying down right after dinner slows digestion so much that the body slips into fat storage mode instead of fat burning mode, and once this happens repeatedly, belly fat begins to accumulate at a much faster rate. The main reason is insulin. After you eat, your insulin levels rise to help move nutrients into your cells, but when digestion slows because you sit or lie down, insulin stays elevated for longer periods of time. High insulin means one thing: the body cannot burn fat. Instead, it stores fat, particularly around the belly. This is why so many men over 40 say, "I barely eat anything but still gain weight." It's not calories, it's insulin timing. The liver also suffers. The liver is responsible for breaking down fats, detoxifying chemicals, and cleaning the blood at night. But when men lie down or sit immediately after dinner, food moves slower through the digestive tract, and the liver is forced to keep working long after it should have shifted to nighttime detox mode. A tired liver cannot burn fat efficiently, leading to stubborn belly fat, sluggish metabolism, and constant heaviness in the midsection. Slow digestion also means food stays in the stomach longer, causing fermentation. Fermentation leads to gas, pressure, bloating, and inflammation. And inflammation is one of the main triggers for fat accumulation, especially visceral fat, the dangerous fat around the organs. Men over 40 are more sensitive to this because their digestive fire is naturally weaker. Another big issue is nighttime metabolism. The body is designed to switch into repair mode at night, but if digestion is still active, the metabolism slows down significantly. The body prioritizes digestion over fat burning. This is why lying down after dinner doesn't just cause bloating, it disrupts the entire metabolic cycle. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, fatty liver, weight gain, and hormonal imbalance. Men start feeling tired, sluggish, and older because their metabolism is not getting the chance to reset each night. The solution is simple: stay upright after meals, walk for 5-10 minutes, and avoid late, night-heavy dinners. These small changes help insulin drop faster, support liver detox, and allow the body to burn fat naturally. Within a week, men notice their belly feels lighter, digestion improves, bloating reduces, and morning energy becomes stronger. Men over 40 face is acid reflux, that burning sensation in the chest or throat, especially at night. Most men think it's because of spicy or oily food, but the real reason is often the habit of lying down after dinner. When you lie flat, gravity can no longer keep stomach acid where it belongs. Instead, acid moves upwards into the throat, creating irritation, coughing, burning, and even difficulty sleeping. The muscle at the top of the stomach, the lower esophageal sphincter, weakens with age. After 40, this muscle becomes more sensitive and doesn't close as tightly as it used to. When men lie down too soon after eating, stomach acid pushes against this weakened muscle and escapes into the esophagus. This is why nighttime reflux is so common in older men. Heartburn becomes worse because the stomach is still full of undigested food. When digestion is slow, which happens when you sit or lie after dinner, stomach acid increases to try to break down food. More acid plus lying down equals guaranteed reflux, Many men think they have too much acid, but often they actually have slow digestion. Nighttime discomfort such as burping, gas, chest pressure, and heaviness also comes from lying down too early. If the stomach is not empty enough, pressure builds up and food sits at the top of the stomach. This creates bloating, trapped gas, and a feeling of tightness that makes it hard to sleep. Poor posture after dinner also makes reflux worse. Slouching compresses the stomach, pushing acid upward, and lying on your right side is the worst position because it opens the pathway for acid to rise. Many men don't know this, but simply staying upright for 30 minutes or lying on the left side can dramatically reduce reflux. Acid reflux also affects sleep quality. When men lie down after dinner and reflux starts, the brain senses irritation and repeatedly wakes the body. You might not fully wake up, but your sleep gets broken, shallow, and unrefreshing. This leads to morning tiredness, dryness in the throat, coughing, sour taste, and sometimes chest tightness. The body cannot heal properly during sleep if reflux is happening. Inflammation increases, the throat becomes irritated, and the stomach lining weakens over time. If this continues, men may develop chronic acid reflux, which can affect their overall health. The fix is easy. Stay upright for 30-45 minutes after dinner walk. 5-10 minutes avoid lying down or reclining, avoid late. Night meals, drink warm water or herbal tea. Just these simple changes can eliminate reflux for many men. Deep sleep is one of the most important parts of a man's health. It's when the body repairs cells, balances hormones, resets the brain, and strengthens immunity. But deep sleep only happens when the digestive system is calm. If you sit or lie down after dinner and digestion becomes slow, the stomach and liver stay active for hours, preventing your body from going into full rest mode. Men over 40 often complain of waking up tired, stiff, or foggy even after 7-8 hours of sleep. This is because their bodies never entered deep sleep. When digestion is active, the brain sends constant signals to the stomach, intestines, pancreas, and liver. This keeps the nervous system partially awake. The body cannot relax enough to reach the deepest stages of sleep. When deep sleep is disrupted, testosterone production drops significantly. Testosterone is restored during deep sleep, not during light sleep. Men who lie down immediately after dinner often experience lower energy, lower mood, slower recovery, and reduced performance not because of age, but because of disrupted sleep cycles. The liver is also a major factor. The liver performs detoxification at night. But if digestion continues because you sat or lay down after eating, the liver must keep processing food instead of detoxifying. Without nighttime detox, inflammation builds up. Inflammation leads to poor sleep, joint pain, belly fat, mental fog, and slow metabolism. Nighttime digestion also increases nighttime heart rate. The body stays in digest mode instead of repair mode. This prevents the nervous system from fully calming down. Men often wake up multiple times during the night or feel restless without knowing why. All of this leads to a cycle: poor digestion, poor sleep, poor energy, poor metabolism, more belly fat, more inflammation, even worse sleep. But the solution is simple. Keep the digestive system calm before sleep. Stay upright after eating, walk gently, and avoid lying down. Within 1 week, men usually report deeper sleep, more morning energy, and clearer thinking. A simple 5-10-minute walk after dinner improves digestion, reduces bloating, boosts metabolism, and helps men wake up lighter and more refreshed. A short walk after dinner is one of the most powerful yet ignored habits in men's health. You don't need a workout, gym, or long walk, just 5 to 10 minutes of movement. This small action stimulates the digestive muscles, increases blood flow, and helps food move smoothly through the stomach and intestines. For men over 40, this simple walk is even more important because digestion naturally becomes slower with age. Walking wakes up the digestive system and prevents food from sitting too long. This reduces bloating, gas, discomfort, and acid reflux. Walking also lowers blood sugar and insulin levels. Instead of sugar turning into fat, the muscles use it for energy. This helps reduce belly fat and improve metabolism. Walking relaxes the nervous system and reduces stress hormones like cortisol. Lower cortisol before bed improves sleep quality dramatically. Within 1 week, men notice lighter mornings, better digestion, smoother bowel movements, improved sleep, and higher energy.